So let's break down positioning your brand everywhere, because this really plays into a couple different things because of the world of social and algorithms changing, and so we're going to get into some of that stuff in case you're wondering. So just go there first. Like lay out the position your brand everywhere, so people that want to take notes and like attack this can do it right now.
I read a stat the other day and it just popped into my head, and it said, I can't remember the source. I'm sorry, YouTube.
Google it.
Google it. Yeah. It said that on average, the average consumer, it takes 5 to 7 impressions to remember a brand.
Yeah.
5 to 7 impressions.
Yep.
So when I say position your brand everywhere, it needs to be memorable, but 5 to 7 times. In other words, I can't be that person who, we were joking about this, like I sent an email last year.
Yeah.
Well, that's not going to cut it.
It didn't work.
Yeah.
I knocked on a door.
I knocked on a door once.
Yeah,
And
I did an open house.
They didn't use me when they listed.
Yeah.
It's a matter of consistency. It's a matter of repetition, doing it again and again and again. So when we talk about positioning your brand everywhere, it's going to be, what are the top 4 to 6 channels or plays, whatever word you want to use, that I can put into effect and use over and over again.
So let's talk Google. Let's talk Facebook. Let's talk Instagram. Let's talk TikTok.
Let's talk email.
Let's talk email marketing, which is no one talks. We're going to talk about email marketing. Email marketing right now, the most current stat is spend $1 on email marketing, make $44. Spend $1, make $44. Yeah. That's a 4,400% ROI. And I talk to people every day. You just commented on it, that literally say to me, well, Tom, I sent an email and I got all these unsubscribed, so I just stopped doing it. I'm like,
fix your email.
How about like don't put a bunch of people that don't want to be on your email list inside your email list, or get a better email service provider, or all of the above, or have a strategy and a plan. We're going to get to email marketing, I promise.
Which, can I go there real quick?
No, position your brand first. I'll come back to email marketing.
Position my brand first. So just
what do
remind me of permission marketing on the email
Of
piece.
course.
All right, so let's talk, and this can be just pick the ones you like best.
Yeah.
Let's start with the simple, proven, tried and true ways.
Yeah.
Shall we?
Yep.
Send postcards. Now, is it cost prohibitive? Possibly. It is possibly cost prohibitive.
Yes.
But send postcards. Don't make them lousy. As with all things in content, it needs to be good, adding value, but it needs to help people know that you're there. I think about what Tom Toole, you shared it at Summit, but it's Tom Toole's recipe for postcards.
Yes. Share the recipe.
Yeah. The recipe was, he sends the same 3 postcards again and again and again.
Quarterly, right? March is the same. Well, it's January is the same as April, right? Is the same as July, is the same as October, right? So it's the same thing 4 times, of course.
Yeah, he updates it, but you get local happenings, you get proof of success, and then you get how's the market. That's it.
Every year.
Do that.
Yeah.
That's a great way to position your brand.
You can download all of that literally from like TomFerry.com Summit stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
Now,
so
to
postcards.
who do I do that? I do that to my sources.
Yeah.
So it's my farm, possibly. It's to my past clients, Sphere of Influence database. I position my brand everywhere. With what? With postcards, possibly.
Yep.
Let's do number 2. Let's talk about, can we combine 2 together?
Sure.
Let's talk about the world of social and video together.
Good.
Shall we?
Yep.
Social media. All the platforms matter. One of the words, and kind of lumping video in there, something I've been hearing a lot about is the word multicast.
Yeah.
My videos can't go one place and expect to live. They got to go all places.
Yes.
If you look across most every social platform right now, they're all gaining in popularity, they're gaining in users, and they're being saturated.
Yep.
Which means your reach is going down. And so you think, well, why should I do this? If my reach is going down, there's got to be something better, and there's not.
Yeah.
It is still, in my mind, the most cost-effective and overall effective way to position your brand. It's social media. The challenge with it is what do I post? That's where a lot of agents struggle. And it's where I intend on putting a lot of my focus, like today and at Marketing Edge, is talking about what you're supposed to be posting and across which different platforms. So
give us some insight. Give us some direction here.
Yeah, so I'm going to teach them that there are 6, we call it buckets, like bucket listing. There are 6 buckets that I need to create content around. The first one is real me. So we're going to go through and build out the plan. I need to talk about me. If I'm just this, he just puts listings up there. This is a robot. This doesn't build trust. Doesn't work. Yeah, it's a business, but but what are people buying?
It's the Dolly Parton challenge that was just out a couple weeks ago that you show the funny Tinder version photo of you, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, right? Like everyone's laughing. But like if you know, and if you don't, like wake up.
Yeah. But it's real me, and if you're a team, it's real us. But the point of it is, like, tell the story. What are you into? Hobbies,
That's
travel.
you and your kids. That's you and your family. It's you and your dog. It's you and your cat. It's you and the things that you like to do when you're not selling houses.
And some people are like, but Jason, I don't want to show pictures of my kids and stuff on social. Don't.
Then don't.
Don't.
Yeah.
You have the call. You can Gary Vaynerchuk doesn't.
No. And then I have other friends that say, I have a Vizsla dog. And every time I post something with a Vizsla dog and I do the hashtags Vizsla dogs, I get like a lead, I get an inquiry. I picked up like 7 new friends. Like it's bananas, right? So, know
niche.
Yourself. It's a niche, right? Yeah. Exactly. So what's number 2?
Real me is number 1. Number 2 is knowledge broker. You need to be informing people about what's going on in the marketplace. I'm going to get into video and stuff in a second. I'm just going to go really fast through these. Number 3 is hyper-local. You got to be keeping people kind of apprised of what's going on locally, be the lifestyle expert, be the amenities expert, be the person who knows your town, the digital mayor, same kind of a concept there. The next one is agent behind the scenes. This could be similar to Real Me, but it's like, hey, don't be the manicured, everything's perfect, looks great from Canva kind of person. Just take us behind the scenes. Do you know, like Taya DiCarlo, she's awesome at this.
Yes,
she's
I agree.
in Manhattan Beach. She's awesome at just living the life, day in her shoes as a real estate professional. She'd be a good one to emulate on just agent behind the scenes. What's it like?
Let me make it super actionable for you. I taught this the last 2 days with a bunch of agents all over the world. And I basically said, look, if your ideal schedule is a morning routine that fires you up, and then you get to the office at the same time, and then you look at the hot sheets, and you like in your ideal morning routine, it's not bad to go, hey guys, just came out of the gym, super fired up, wishing you guys a great day, get out there, right? Like if that's your tribe. And then I said, and then when you go through the hot sheets, wouldn't it be nice to be able to just go, hey guys, I'm just checking out like all the new listings in the market right now. And did you know that did you know the average days on the market is now down to 4 seconds, that we're in Seattle, there's now a 0.0% of inventory. Like, I mean, it's just letting them know you're doing work 100%. To be a professional. So I gave them like 5 examples of, before an appointment, after an appointment, hey, I'm working on transactions, hey, I'm working on marketing, and you're just stopping on your Instagram stories, or your Facebook stories, or your YouTube stories, and you're showing them behind the scenes. And when I said it, Jason, this is what I literally saw everybody go like this. Hold on, click. And they said, I'm just going to put it right in my schedule.
Yeah.
Right? Easy. So sorry to interrupt.
Yeah. Well, I think there are 2 reasons. There are 2 things that stop people from doing that. Yeah. One is they forget about it. They're really busy and they don't do it.
Bingo.
Which is why you said putting it in your schedule.
Bingo.
Or setting notifications to go off on your phone.
Yes.
But the other is a lot of people are like, well, isn't that really vain for me to talk about my life like this? And who really cares about all these details? And I'm like, they don't have to follow you.
No.
They asked to follow you. So are you going to let them or not?
Last time I checked, real estate agents on television do really well. I think people are really interested in 17% of the GDP of the U.S.
There's a channel out there. What's it called? It's called HGTV.
HGTV. And I think Bravo does it a lot too, and a whole bunch of other shows. I mean, so just listen. By the way, as we talk about this, and there always is someone that'll say to me, I'm just like they don't say I'm a secret agent, but they just say I'm afraid to put it out there. And my response is like, say that to your next seller. Hey, so I just want to be clear. Like, I'm kind of afraid to put things out there. Like, what's the seller going to say to you? Well, how are you going to launch my listing? Like, what are you going to do?
Timidly.
I got Mark over here.
Timidly.
Mark over here, who was like the chief staff writer for Hobbs and Herder forever. Like, I'm going old school, right, Mark? I mean, could you imagine saying that to a seller? Like, I'm really not into marketing, right?
I'm
not
into
putting
modest marketing.
List with me.
I like to scale it back.
Yeah, your most expensive asset. I'm not going to shoot any videos. Matter of fact, no postcards. Nothing for you. Yeah.
But that will be full commission.
Yeah. But I do want a full commission. All right. Sorry, we're making fun.
All right.
Our heart's in the right place.
Am I number 5?
You're on 5.
Number 5 is social proof.
Okay. Social proof.
And I'll pause here for a second. A lot of agents really struggle with social proof. And let me define what it is.
Yes.
Social proof is just listed.
Yep.
Just sold. Thanks for 75 folks trusting us to help them buy their house this year. It could be a map with a bunch of pens showing where all the houses sold.
Beautiful bunch of houses, thumbnail photos, lots of different ways to do it.
Agents struggle with this because they think it is so self-serving.
Yeah.
But it's really not self-serving at all, because have you ever really gone through the process to think about what happens? Like, what does it take for me as the party making a referral? Mm-hmm. What does it take for me to have the confidence in you if I'm going to refer you to my friend? Because whatever you do reflects on me.
Bingo.
And so when I'm trying to basically condition people who are able to refer me, I've got to make sure that they see me winning.
Yes.
Because if they don't see success, then I'm asking them to bear the risk and responsibility of, hey, I don't know how this is going to go.
Yeah.
But if they see proof in the numbers that what I'm doing is working on a regular basis, I'm now putting them in a position to say with confidence, hey, I'm going to refer Tom Ferry because I know that when I do, I'm going to look like a rock star by extension.
Look what he did last year, right?
Yeah.
Like, how about, have you seen, just on a side note, have you seen all these great new commercials, Just Okay? right? Like, listen, so here's my taxes.
Wasn't it the brake pads or something?
Yeah. They're just okay, right? Or, so you're the surgeon?
They're okay.
Is he pretty good? Yeah, he's okay, right? Like, but that's what we're talking about. Like, people are afraid to say, there's a wonderful old book called Shameless Self-Promotion.
Yeah.
And I think the title really was designed to punch people in the face that were afraid of self-promotion, right? Shameless self-promotion. I don't want to do that. And then you read the book and it's like, well, wait a minute. Like, all we want to do is we want to be in the consideration set of more people, starting with the people in your database and your sphere and your farms and everything else. Yeah. If you want to be on the consideration set, you have to how do you think that we will vote for the next president of the United States? One or two, right? All those people out there, right? They're going to be like this. Hey,
look at me over here.
Now you might say, Tom, that's horrible and I hate politics and I can't believe you're bringing it up. But that's the strategy.
But that's politics.
And by the way, they do it online, offline, face-to-face. I mean, they do it everywhere. Like, that's the game. And look, maybe you don't want to be the mayor of your town, but don't you want to be on the consideration set of more customers? Like, everybody's got a friend in real estate. Everybody's got 7 friends in real estate, right? I was talking to one of my clients in New York City. She's like, how do I separate? Like, all my friends have 15 agents that they know. And then they know like 5 that are on television. How do I, like, you just want to be on the consideration set. Here's what you got to do.
Just get an interview.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, you go back to the first question, which is why don't agents do marketing?
Yes.
And maybe you're in a position where like, I'm not comfortable with doing any of that. That is your choice. But you get the consequences one way or another to not do it.
Yeah.
Social proof. It's really not about you. It's really about giving people who are following you a sense of confidence that you are referable.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw Ryan Serhant. I think I actually posted this last year. Ryan did something that was great. So big shout out to Ryan. He actually said, here is the list of every agent I did a transaction with last year. And he recognized all the agents. So he didn't do the houses. He was saying, I'm just so grateful for all of these other brokers, right? And I was like, that is so, any email, social, I was like, Ryan, because he took the same exact thing, but he flipped it on. I just want to thank all these brokers for helping us get the job done. It was so smart.
I'm going to send my referrals to whom?
Yeah, exactly. Wait, he works with everybody and everybody loves him and they all worked well together. Like,
and I feel like I'm missing out. I'm going to go into that and get involved in that.
And what does it apply? Because every address was on there. Yeah. Right. Every address. And it was just, 100%. thank you for all the brokers we got to work with. Okay. What's the last one? 6.
Number 6 is buzzworthy.
Okay.
So buzzworthy, this is not like, and again, when you're doing your own social media as the agent, you're the painter. So
bingo.
Imagine you've got the paint tray, you've got red and blue and purple and whatever colors, and you decide what goes on the canvas.
Yeah.
Social proof, how much? You pick.
Yep.
Knowledge broker, how much? You pick. Real me, how much? You pick. It's your prerogative.
Yeah.
Buzzworthy needs to be probably like the garnish a little bit. You don't need a lot of this.
Yeah.
But I think about Tyler Whitman. I think about some of the videos he's created.
For sure.
And let's be candid. When we start showing examples of, hey, what fits in this category? What did Tyler do? What did Taya do? What did other people do? Yeah. Some of them are going to be like, oh, it's this and this category. It's okay. It's just a matter of saying like, hey, take the pulse of my social media. Am I covering my basis?
Yes.
Or am I a one-trick pony doing the same thing every day all the time?
Yeah.
So buzzworthy, good example of that is like a fun commercial like Tyler does. Zachary Faust does a lot of buzzworthy stuff. In fact,
no. Tell us about the guy that we were just looking at his Facebook page who said like did you know? No, the did you know in my town.
Oh, Mike Rich's.
Yes.
Yeah. Mike Rich's.
Okay. So now, by the way, Mike Rich's Facebook page is going to blow up.
I know, right?
Right, but it should blow up because give the stats on before you tell them what it is. So, because the numbers are going to go skyrocket after this, give the stats of what happened on this particular first and then second video.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to have them share the concept with you guys, and you're all going to say, Mike, thank you.
All right. So Mike Rich's is an agent, and I'll give credit where the video. So the video concept, this concept came out of RETV, which is Tim Macy's Facebook group.
Yeah.
So and Tim's one of our coaching clients. Came out of there. I'll give you the title of it in a second.
Yeah.
But it's been being ripped off and duplicated all over the country.
Of course.
And it works every time.
Yes.
Personally, my coaching clients, from California to Delaware.
Yeah.
It works every time.
Yeah. So listen up, everybody.
Continually is a record-breaking, we call it a view magnet as terms of video. So the first video that Mike posted, which is Rich's Residential Real Estate in Delaware, Newcastle County. First video had about 30,000 views on his Facebook page, organic.
You sure you didn't pay for that?
Nope.
You did say organic pretty quickly.
Yep. Okay. Organic. And what's crazy about it is it's not like he has 100,000 page followers.
Yeah.
It's just a regular real estate agent's Facebook page.
Yeah.
30,000.
Yeah.
He just did the follow-up. It's still growing, but it was already at 10,000 last I looked.
Yeah.
So he's done it twice. And the concept is called, you know you're from blank if. And then it goes through like
Say it again. Hey, you know you're from Corona Del Mar if you know you're from, whatever,
Albuquerque.
If,
if.
right?
Yeah.
Or,
And
you
then-
might even go hyper local inside of Chattanooga, right? So it's,
could.
right, not as maybe broad as
Yeah,
your,
so like
you
I'm in
can't say,
Nashville.
you're from Los Angeles if. You're better off to say, you're from South Pasadena if.
That's right. Or like East Nashville,
Yeah.
where it's kind of
Yeah,
a
yeah,
little
yeah.
thing that's got its own stickiness to it.
Exactly.
And then what he does is he goes through nostalgia. If you remember when this building was really that building.
Yeah.
If you remember when this was that. If you ever went here and swung the
This
ball
good.
at this.
Yeah.
It just goes through a list. And in fact, I'll go deeper.
Yeah.
It's not just the you're from if, and I'm kind of jumping around.
Sure.
This is buzzworthy, but it's what we do.
Yeah.
The whole idea of lists in your videos.
Yeah.
Another thing our coaching clients are having success with is top 10 lists.
Oh, yeah.
Top 10 local parks in such and such area.
Yep.
Top 10 breweries downtown in such
Yep.
and such area.
Yep.
Top 10 highest price points or best price per square foot in so and so.
Yep.
And they just build out
Top
lists.
10 smallest homes sold in 2019, right? You see,
Top
I
10
just
most
saw that one.
expensive homes
top
sold
10
in
most
20
expensive. But everybody does the most expensive. I think doing unique, strange ones will become more buzzworthy than another, who's got the big bucks and yada, yada, yada. Not saying that's bad, but just
There's
something to think about.
There's another video that Tim Macy's doing that I quite like.
Yeah.
It's a series he does called What a Million Gets You in Blank.
Oh, I love it. What a million gets you in blank. And by the way, when you look at this, the headline's up here on their Facebook.
Yeah.
It's their video. And we're not talking about like over the top text. It's just
No.
black, what it gets you $1 million,
Yep.
right?
And then he tours the house.
Yeah.
And it's basically HGTV.
Yeah.
Because remember,
Yep.
people actually like
Yeah.
watching real estate and being a part of real estate. And it
Yeah.
creates a fear of missing out. And, I want to work with them. They look so awesome and it looks fun. Let's go buy a house, shall
Bingo.
we?
Bingo.
Because people want to.
Consideration set. I
Right.
just want to be on the no, sorry, you can't work with me. You have to talk to someone that knows me, likes me, and trusts me. Get referred in. That's the only way.
Well, and here's the thing, too. Like,
I'm
if you look
kidding.
at these 6 categories,
Yeah.
knowledge broker, hyper local, there's a lot of real estate in
Mm-hmm.
there. And we could talk about where are people at as far as intent goes. But as far as all this positioning my brand everywhere, none of this is heavy handed. I'm not trying
No.
to force you into seeing a house.
No.
What is the stat? Every 10 years, people buy?
Yeah.
Sell?
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah.
much every 10
now,
years?
now they're saying 10 to 15.
10 to 15?
10 to 15. Interesting. But just interesting, right?
Yep.
And the question always goes back to what we talked about 2 years ago at Summit, which is what do you do with tremendous certainty once a decade?
Right.
What do you, I mean, look at a decade, this wasn't as popular, right? Zillow's
2 years
15
in.
years old, Realtor's 20 years old, but it still wasn't culturally the thing as it is today. So everything has changed. So this whole position yourself everywhere